Red foxes are one of the most widely distributed and abundant wildlife species found in urban areas. They're highly adaptable, opportunistic animals, and they're able to exploit a variety of food resources and a broad range of habitats, including living close to people. Foxes are commonly seen out during the day in Fairfax County, and this daytime activity does not indicate that a fox is sick or rabid. Foxes breed during the winter. During this time, they will use underground dens to raise their young. A typical fox den includes a vacated groundhog or woodchuck burrow. However, foxes may make use of man-made structures and den underneath open crawl spaces under sheds, porches, or decks. During the springtime, we receive a lot of calls about fox dens on properties, and throughout the year we receive a lot of calls about foxes just generally hanging out in people's yards in close proximity to people and their pets. Many foxes have become accustomed to human activity and are able to tolerate a large range of disturbances. In most cases, foxes are shy and wary of people and would rather flee than encounter a person. However, we do see instances in Fairfax County where foxes will exhibit bolder behavior and come into close proximity of people and their pets. These instances usually occur when foxes are being fed by people or by having repeated contact with people with no negative consequences while out searching for food or denning sites. There are several simple measures you can take to discourage foxes from using your property or to prevent conflicts from occurring. The first is to never feed foxes. Do not place food out for any foxes or any other wild mammal. Feeding of wildlife can create dangerous situations and can habituate wildlife to human-provided foods, causing them to lose their natural fear of humans. The second is to make sure to secure all food sources on your property. This includes securing your garbage. We recommend placing garbage out the morning of pickup and not the night before. Bird feeders can also attract foxes because the seed accumulates and attracts their natural prey, rodents. We also recommend removing any outdoor pet food. Lastly, we recommend closing up any crawl spaces around your home, underneath decks, sheds, or porches. Please make sure there are no foxes actively denning in these spaces during that time to avoid trapping any animals. It's usually recommended for foxes to use an L-shaped footer around the perimeter that you're trying to exclude because of the excellent digging abilities of foxes. If you have a den site on your property, we ask that you consider allowing the foxes to remain until the kits are old enough to be able to travel with their parents to an alternate location. If you want foxes to leave your property, you can try general techniques to frighten or disturb them. This includes loosely packing leaves, mulch, or soil around the den opening. You can also use shiny objects such as balloons or reflective tape around the den. Usually balloons with scary eyes or faces tend to work the best with wildlife. You can also try using noisemakers such as shaker cans, pots and pans, or yelling and clapping to disturb the foxes and let them know that they are not welcome on your property. If these techniques do not work, you can always contact a licensed trapper to discuss removal of foxes on your property. It's important to note that wildlife relocation is prohibited in Virginia. The Fairfax County Animal Protection Police do not remove healthy wildlife from properties for simply being unwanted or considered a nuisance. The Animal Protection Police will respond in cases where an animal may be inside in the living quarters of the home, may be acting strangely, or could be sick or injured. In those cases, the Animal Protection Police can be reached through the police non-emergency line.